It's mind blowing, isn't it?
This is The Age of Entanglement, when quantum physics was reborn, by George Gilder's daughter, Louisa Gilder. And it's confusing because the metaphor that she uses is basically that the universe is doing jazz and calls it physics. I don't know, just briefly, the concept of what entanglement is that two particles can become entangled, and then they can be separated by a distance where if one bit flips on one, it immediately flips on the other and can actually be measured. And even though they are further apart than the speed of light would allow this quote information to be able to travel from one bit to the other, and it's actually proven that these things can and do happen, that these particles are so that the theory is that you could theoretically send a message over a longer distance in time and have it arrive instantaneously, even though the distance is greater than the speed of light would allow for the travel to happen. What is going on?
I know, it's mind blowing, isn't it?
Einstein called this spooky action at a distance. That's what he said. Wow. It was spooky action at a distance. And then, of course, John Bell eventually turned it into something that they could actually experiment and measure, and they did. And what was so amazing about this is that there are characters that are introduced into this, and I forget which one, but who says, "Well, that can't be, because if it's true, then then Marxist theory is not true." Like, there's and it just shows you that there are scientists who their world belief, and you got to hear some of these arguments between these people. It is actually belief systems. It's actually just belief systems about the way the world works. And the number of times in this book when the instead of going, "Oh, that's what I expected," it's, "Holy shit, that happened." It's over and over and over again. They put these experiments together, and they don't learn something about what they were trying to prove. They learn something completely different. Well, that's not what we were looking for, but holy crap. And look, this is just a great case study for us on how knowledge actually advances through disagreement, constraints, grudging convergence. And here's my pull quote from this. Science rests on experiments. But science is rooted in conversations.
Mm-hmm.